Welcome to Fifth Third Stadium, home to the Kennesaw State Owls. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, squaring off with another team from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Jacksonville State's offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Shakes off the defender.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against a different defense.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking for a man, it's Wimsatt. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. From the gun, wants to pass. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The Gamecocks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Gets it to him on the screen. He's going for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be danged, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. on the Kennesaw State Owls. Offense has its first opportunity of the day. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll line up for a second down play. Dropping back, it's Rivers. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man to the left. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Running into the open space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And this defense has kind of been up and down on this opening drive, right? That's their 2nd sack, which is good. They need more of those plays, but they've given up a lot of yards. Down here, this part of the field, man, this defense is going to have to find a way to make a few more plays to keep them out of the end zone.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Rivers. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Owls! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And right down the middle. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Set to kick off. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Well, will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Pulls it and fires to the left. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Wants to throw. It's Rivers. Quickly complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Off play action. That's caught. It's Diggs. Turning it on. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They'll run it from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. It'll be a draw. Quick step and go. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off of you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan State is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Kirk Cousins had a hand in getting this quarterback to East Lansing, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? They're trailing by just 4 to Oregon.
There he goes. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense has it, they're on the move. Off to the races to the right. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. The defense takes matters into its own hands. The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to throw on first down. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now the play fake. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's the heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll ride the hot hand. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after that big run, the defense answers. Gonna swing it on second down. Bring in the heat. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that time on third down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced a negative play, now setting up 4th down.
Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. On the run, it's Diggs. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Rivers. Got his man. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First down, 10 yards to go. They're going back to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Breaks into the open. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The play action fake. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Under fire. Boy, is that one he wishes he could have back. A total misfire. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. the quick game. At the 35, he's open. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Motion from the wide receiver. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He'll pull it down. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the returner will be knocked down. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. He leaves it with his back. Runs through the tackle. And runs through another guy. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he's got some space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Dropping back, it's Rivers. Here comes the heat. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan State is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 18 to Oregon. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under fire. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Great place to start for this offense. To throw, it's Rivers. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bryson. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Looking to throw on first down. It's caught downfield. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now on 1st and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. Looking to get it in. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Owls!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
And the Gamecocks will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Back to throw, it's Rivers. Pulls it in, it's Bryson. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Running back searching for a hole. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And you have to wonder if going in at halftime in the locker room just slowed down the momentum a little bit for this offense. They had it going so well in the first half. They were up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard, scoring points. But here we go. first drive of the second half, and they run into a wall getting sacked on the third play of the drive. They're going to have to pick it up here in the second half.
Punt is on its way. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll run play action. With the catch, it's Glover. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Fights off the defender. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And on second down for this offense. Trying play action. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he reels it in inside the 30.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. Caught in the backfield. It's Gilbert. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. The inside handoff. Makes a man miss. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They go to the ground. Sweet cut there. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Now facing a 3rd and long. Calls his own number. They stop him before he can get to the first down marker, but he does cross the 50 and now to be 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Gamecocks are flying down the field. Makes the catch. It's Glover. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
He runs out of bounds at the 39.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wide receiver going in motion. Red pass, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup in. A lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook. And you could see it there, and you could see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man downfield. It's a fumble. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Army. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Back to pass, it's Rivers. He's got him. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. All wideouts, no backs. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going for the big play. Finds a spot in the middle. turning it on. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And the route is on. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
41, Jacksonville State, 14.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Here's the punt, and it is not a very good one. A short punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. The give to the tailback. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Rivers. Zings it complete to the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Bryson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Working that left side now. And the catch and run into the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
48, Jacksonville State, 14.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Back to pass on second down. Quick strike complete. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Dumps it to the back. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. There he goes. He's piled up 97 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Gonna run it. It's Diggs. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Looking downfield, it's Rivers. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth